Hey, what's up YouTube? What's up OSR, Sideshow Freaks, all the collectors around the world, quarter scale, 1/6, all y'all, much love. It's me, Alpha Scale, and I'm back with another review video. And tonight we'll be looking at MMS 179, The Amazing Spider-Man by Hot Toys. And this figure holds a lot of sentimental value to me because he is my very first Hot Toy. Well, my very first collectible figure, movie collectible. So yeah, this is the guy who started it all. Who started my downward spiral of addiction. Nah, I'm just joking. No, but yeah, this was my very first figure. So I know it took it's been a long time coming. I should have done a review on this figure a long time ago since I started doing reviews and I started my channel. But I don't know, I just didn't. But now I'm doing it. So I hope you guys enjoy the review. And you know, just to give a little brief story on how this figure came to be, how he came into my collection. Well, first I want to give a shout out to my boy Daniel Mazza, who got me into this hobby. One of my best friends. He's on OSR, Sideshow Freaks. Some of you guys might know him. Well, he'd been collecting for around a year before me. And you know, he would always show us pictures of his figures and he'd talk about them. And you know, I was like the typical guy, typical non-collector. I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's a cool picture. Yada, yada, yada. But you know, I never really cared. Yeah, I don't know, didn't even think of getting into the hobby, right? And one day at work, because we worked together, he got one of our other friends, I believe it was a NECA Predator, yeah. So I saw it, and I thought it was the coolest thing, you know, because I'm a big Predator fan, as you guys, if you guys have watched my reviews, know that I love Predators. So I saw it and I thought it was sick. I thought it was so badass, and I wanted, yeah, I kind of wanted one. I was just so fascinated by it, you know. And then from there, I just started looking at different figures. I found the Hot Toys website, Sideshow Collectibles, and I saw all these cool figures. So, you know, January 1st, I took the plunge. It wasn't planned, it just so happened to be January 1st. I took the plunge and I pre-ordered Man of Steel. That was my first figure that I pre-ordered, or that I ordered. But Spider-Man is the first figure that came, because when I ordered Spider-Man, Man of Steel hadn't come out as yet, so I was still waiting for him, and Spider-Man was already out. So yeah, so I bought Spider-Man, and Spider-Man, he came. And yeah, as I said, I've just moved forward from there, and I've gotten some cool figures, some really amazing figures, and yeah, it's been a blast. But this bad boy started it all. Alright, so that's my life story in this hobby. And yeah, so let's get to the review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's go. Alright guys, what's up? So here we have the figure out of the box in a simple pose, and the box itself. This is Spidey, aka Peter Parker, played by Andrew Garfield. And I like his version of Spider-Man. I like his the way he played the role compared to the other, I'm drawing a blank. I forgot the other actor's name. In Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, Tobey Maguire. Yes, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought Tobey Maguire. He got kind of whiny as the trilogy went along. I just found him kind of whiny, you know. Whereas Andrew Garfield was just more, I guess what you could say, more badass, in my opinion, cooler, you know. So I definitely enjoyed this Spider-Man movie more than the other ones. I mean, Spider-Man 1 was very good. I liked that one. But I think it just kind of lost its flavor in 2 and 3. And then it picked back up in The Amazing Spider-Man. Even though they're 2 different movies, still the same character. Yeah, so that's Spider-Man in a simple web slinger pose. Now the box is your typical shoebox style, Hot Toys shoebox style. And here he's web slinging over New York City in a crazy dynamic pose. And also, now there's one nitpick I do have about this figure. And that is, well, if you notice, his suit is battle damage in this picture. So on the chest and on the knee, on the inner thigh. So he does have some battle damage in this picture, but it doesn't match the figure. There's no battle damage on the figure. You know, so it would have been nice if the figure was consistent with the what you see on the box. That would have been nice, or maybe even have a battle damage version of this figure. Now I know they wouldn't do that because it's Spider-Man and it's not like Terminator or, you know, yeah. So yeah, I guess I can see why they wouldn't do that. But I mean, it would have been nice if it complemented the picture on the box. But other than that, you know, I have no problems. I love this figure. And yeah, so other than that, it's fine. Now, of course, it's a Hot Toys production movie masterpiece series, MMS 179. Now, if we look at the side of the box, so the side of the box is really cool. It's a pretty narrow box as well. So you'll see Marvel.com, Spider-Man, and a picture of the figure. 1/6 scale collectible figure, MMS 179. The other side, there's a bigger picture of the figure. All right. And the Spider-Man logo is a bit bigger here. So it's pretty cool. And what I like about this box is both sides of the cover, the top cover, they're cut at different angles. So this one is angled this way, and the other one is angled this way. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then the top of the box is angled that way, and then the bottom of the box is angled the other way. So that's yeah, pretty cool design make to the box. The top is you just have the Amazing Spider-Man logo in bigger fonts, and the back you'll have the production crew. Familiar names that we see with all Hot Toy figures, like J.C. Hong, Howard Chen, those designers, those artists who make these wonderful figures. And this is the figure, a picture of the figure at the back as well, in a web slinger pose. And yeah, you have the warnings, choking hazards that no one really reads, all that stuff. And yeah, that's the box. If you open the box, I'm just gonna open it real quick. Yeah, let me just. Sorry guys, I know this is kind of tedious. Okay, open. I'll get it open. Okay, so that was a struggle. All right, and of course, I got some coupons. I got a coupon, but this is expired, and I got a little booklet with the figure at the time when I did get it. So those have been in the box ever since. And this is just a flap cover that you can take off, and that's a picture of the figure right there. And you can take this off, you know, and then inside you have the figure, but there's nothing there because everything is out already. And yeah, so that's the box. And of course here we have a little synopsis of Spider-Man, of the movie, Peter Parker's story, or his parents' story. All that stuff, all that good stuff that we normally get with these Hot Toys figures. Yeah, so that's the box, and we'll look at the figure and the accessories. All right, guys, so here we have Spidey with all his parts, his accessories, and the extra Andrew Garfield head, ready to be seen and reviewed. And how ironic is this that the night that I'm finally doing the review for my Spider-Man figure, I see the friggin' announcement on OSR for the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh man, you just can't get a break, eh? Friggin' Hot Toys. But as far as, well, from what I gather, apparently that one doesn't come with an Andrew Garfield head, so I'm kind of glad I got this figure, because I'm definitely getting the new one. So, and that one seems to come with, well, from the prototype pictures, it looks like it comes with some street clothes. So that would go pretty cool with the head sculpt. Well, the Peter Parker head sculpt. Anyway, so looking into this figure, I got him in this Hot Toys Dynamics stand. And if you guys don't have a dynamic stand, I highly recommend getting one. I got mine from Toys Square in Markham, Toys 2, for a pretty good price. I think it was like 29 bucks or something like that. I got it a while ago, so maybe like a few months ago. Yeah, so I got him in this dynamic stand, in a dynamic pose. I hope I'm doing the Clipper King justice with all his amazing poses in his review videos. Big shout out to Clipper King. I love your reviews, bro. Just keep doing them. I know you do anyways, but yeah, you got some nice videos, and I love the poses. So, you know, you gotta learn from the best, man. So here we have the Amazing Spider-Man in this web slinger pose, and I attached his webbing to his wrist peg. So you attach it to the wrist peg, and then you put the hand on the wrist peg, and you kind of sandwich this little hook right here, and it just holds it in place. So it comes in the instruction booklet. It's pretty easy, and it's pretty badass, you know. All right, and I'm really digging the shoes on this figure. He has like grips on the bottom of his shoes. They kind of remind me of Skechers. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought of Skechers when they saw this the shoe for this figure. I don't know, they just kind of do, but I think they're pretty cool compared to the old Spider-Man figure. I mean, some people like the old shoe better, but I kind of like this one. I'm kind of digging it. Yeah, and this suit is actually kind of like a rubbery lycra kind of material. So this definitely, and it's very it stretches, so that helps with the posability. And I gather, but I know that some figures came with defective shoulders that broke, and they had to return their figures and get replacements. But luckily, I've had good shoulders on mine, so I didn't have any problems with that, you know, so they've held up pretty good, and I can pretty much pose him without having to worry about the shoulder problems. So yeah, I got good shoulders for my guy. And the detail on the suit is very good. It's amazing. It's so movie accurate. Yeah, just the way it wrinkles, and yeah, it's literally a Spidey suit. It's freaking awesome. All right, so that's the figure. Web slinging over the city of New York. All right, and this here is well, this is the stand that comes, the Hot Toy stand that comes with the figure, with the Amazing Spider-Man decal and the nameplate right there. And I just placed the Andrew Garfield head sculpt on the stand, just so you guys can get a good view, a good elevated view of the head sculpt. And I must say that this head sculpt is very accurate. This is definitely the actor himself. Just the attention to detail, the paint application, the little battle damage on the left cheekbone, the hair sculpted very well. You know, he's got his big hair, pretty boy hair. Yeah, so that's the head sculpt. Very, very impressed with that. Totally badass. And he comes with 4 pairs of extra hands. And I got him posed with 2 sets of two different hands. So yeah, so he comes with 4 extra pairs of hands, as I said, and these are the webs, the different types. Now there are there are four webs, 2 different styles. So the first one is I'll show you. Well, basically this one is for, he holds this one. This one is for him to hold, like when he's swinging on the web from building to building. Because if you notice, it has no loop on either end that connects to the wrist peg. So this is the swinging web, and then this one would come from the shooter. So you see it has a loop at the end, and this is the web that he would shoot, or it will give you that, you'd be able to the web shooter pose with it. All right, so those are the 2 different types of webs that this figure comes with. All right, so yeah, so those are the accessories: the figure, the box, the stand, the Andrew Garfield head, dynamic stand not included. But if you're gonna get a Spider-Man, go get a dynamic stand. You'll have way more fun with your figure with this dynamic stand. I use it all the time. Not only for him, but I've used it mostly for him though, more than any other figure. So I highly recommend it. Alright guys, so that was my my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's very late, pretty late. I'm tired as hell. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to my bed now. Alright, so thanks for watching, and look out for my next review. That's Alpha Scale, aka Nick, signing out. All right, peace.